And we're live.
This is yours.
All right. So, if you guys will recall, you ended your last adventure having recovered the Axe of Pain and having met Mycroft. Can you guys hear all that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Axe of Pain.
Kim,
What?
you guys.
It's fantastic.
Sure.
Whoa, shoot.
What happened?
Josh just stabbed the air and hit.
Oh, that's all right.
I'm erroneously clicking things. I apologize.
So you guys just met Mycroft Matterwalker and recovered the Axe of Pain. So take it from there, gentlemen.
The Axe of Pain was never described, so.
Oh,
Ooh.
Adam, do you want to describe the Axe of Pain since it's your weapon?
Yeah. The Axe of Pain is a great axe, which I can choose to take 1d6 piercing damage, and if I do, it springs out shards from the end of the axe, which do an additional 1d12 piercing damage or slashing damage to the target until my next turn.
Yeah.
This large, almost deformed axe contains many shards on both its edge and handle, so that any who is damaged by it will receive tenfold the pain and suffering of
Tenfold's a lot.
Yeah.
Man.
So the idea here is that Adam can, or Rhaegar can, activate the Axe of Pain on command to deal extra damage. And when he does, spikes come out of the end of the axe, like the striking end, and it also comes out of the bottom handle of the axe as well. So it hits his hands. So if he's willing to take the pain on his hands, he can inflict additional 1d12 onto his target.
Until my next turn, so
Right.
it's super useful when I get multiple attacks.
Yeah.
Fill it in more.
For sure. Nice.
Cool. Here, I'll put a picture of it in the chat if anyone wants to see it.
Oh, I sent a picture out already.
Okay. Did you update your character sheet with that, Adam?
Yes.
Nice.
So,
Color, and then we'll do the blue color.
I think you can.
I put snitches get stitches on my character sheet.
Perfect. Okay. So what do you guys do next? Grim, I assume that you are out of the treasure room.
Yeah, I mean, we can walk back into this room. It's fine.
I would like to find out how and why Mycroft is there.
You're getting it home.
Oh, well, it's a long story and certainly one that we don't have time to tell right now. And as he says time to tell, he kind of chuckles. So the short story is I ran into a necromancer by the name of Cord who was doing some rather unceremonious experiments to try and
Is Cord
resurrect.
my dad?
Yes.
Yes, Cord is your dad.
Oh, you mean dad?
When he got the upper hand of me and imprisoned me in his, should we call it laboratory? And I've been here ever since.
Where? It's dripping. Hurry, make a choice.
In your laboratory. So, I'm trying to remember last time. Did you say like he's unaffected by time?
In
Or is
his
it-
laboratory.
Do
No,
it.
in Cord's laboratory. This wasn't Mycroft's laboratory.
Right.
It was a Pocker laboratory.
Pocket lab.
Yeah.
Okay. So, is he sort of out of character? Is he joining us for the rest of our, like the rest of this phase?
Well, you can ask him.
Mycroft, are you joining us for the rest of this phase? So
No, I'll help you guys get out of here, but I have much more pressing matters to attend to.
Okay. So we
What are you
had
doing?
originally came here to find Magic Brian, right?
No, you guys were looking for the goblins, and you were there to Craigmore Castle.
Yes,
And-
we're trying to go to Cragmore Castle to find that thing for Harbin Wester.
Right. And
To-
instead of going into Craigmore Castle, you guys stumbled
What's that?
across Cord's sort of, Adam's kind of right, his pocket dimension laboratory where he was
Right.
able to conduct experiments without people knowing.
Okay. And where we need to get Magic Brian is back at
Wave Echo Cave.
Wayback Cave.
Yes.
Right. Okay. All right. I just got those confused. Okay, so Mycroft, you can help us get out of this weird talking castle thing.
Also, Cragmore Castle is the last place we saw
Our table.
Gundren too, right?
Yeah.
Up here.
Okay.
Last place we knew that he was. Right.
Because you can't get to Wave Echo Cave because you don't know how to get there.
Right. So also it sounds like we're gonna have to fight a dragon on the way out of here. Mycroft, have you seen? Did you encounter a dragon on the way in, or?
Well, that's what brought me here. You see, I heard all sorts of weird dragon-like sounds coming from Cord. When I followed him to where he was experimenting, it led me here. But no, I haven't seen a dragon since I've been here.
Okay. Well, so we need now the business of getting out. And I'm assuming Mycroft has no idea how to get out since he was sort of brought in here against his will.
My plan was to walk out the door we came in.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Which is this one, right?
What's that?
It's that one, right?
No, it's that.
This color, silver.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Rhaegar goes out that door.
Okay, and if you'll remember, the door that you came in led you down a long hallway, and it had that relief on it.
Right.
Had the dragon and the baby, right?
Let's go back to the hallway. You walk out the door, and you are in the same hallway that you walked in before. It's a 100-foot long hallway. To your right is a stone-carved relief. It depicts a great dragon, ancient dragon. To your left is the relief of a newborn baby. And let me see if I can put your characters here.
Okay, what color would you like now?
Well, right now we can see blackness, so.
It's all black.
Okay, I will.
Really?
Give me 1 second.
Scroll up.
I'm scrolled everywhere. It's all
Yeah, me too. Try zooming and out. Yeah, I got a black box.
How about now?
There it goes.
Sure enough.
This looks like level 6 of Link.
Do 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 do. I don't know why I can't drop Rhaegar into this room. There he is.
So is Mycroft so Mycroft is Sherlock Holmes' brother, who's played by Benedict Cumberbatch, who also played Doctor Strange.
No,
Is that
leave it open.
Yeah. Kind of. I liked the last name Matterwalker because it sounded like Jabberwocky, and I needed something that kind of like bounced with that and sounded a little weird.
Yeah.
And so Mycroft just kind of fit.
Nice.
Okay, I need marching order.
Rhaegar's first,
Okay.
as per usual. Like right, I guess.
Axe out.
I mean, are we pretty much just? I feel like our standard is Rhaegar, Theron, Brim.
Yeah, that's pretty common for you guys. Okay, and then Mycroft will take up the end. Okay, so as you guys are walking along this bridge, you suddenly feel this hallway, you feel the ground begin to shake, and you notice the motif begins crumbling around each of you. And you'll notice that the dragon motif, the middle dragon, is actually missing. There's a giant hole where the dragon motif or the dragon in that motif was. And in fact, you'll, upon closer inspection, note that it's not even actually dragons that they were pictures of. They were pictures of wyverns. Which, you guys want to give me a insight check?
Mine's probably really good.
What color?
That gone.
Well, Theron's oblivious. All right. So Brim and Theron begin to piece together as you walk out that Cord was likely experimenting on the remains of the wyvern from Wyvern Tor and was bringing them to this pocket lab somehow connected to Cragmaw Castle and performing experiments on it. And as this is dawning on you, the walls around you crumble and kind of fall backward away from the hall. And so now you are standing on a 100-foot long, 10-foot wide bridge. And to your right, as you're walking out, appears a large black wyvern. It is flying. It is big, but it is also, let me make it real size here, kind of dead looking. So, Theron, you would probably recognize that it is, or it was at one point dead.
Okay.
And this is now, it is a large enough area that the wyvern can fly under the bridge, he can fly over the bridge, he can fly around the bridge, and you guys are essentially sitting ducks. So, roll initiative.
How big is this thing? Did you say that? Did I miss
Yeah,
it?
so it's big. He's probably 10 feet long, probably 15 or 18 feet long if you go from like nose to the spike on the end of his tail.
I can't
And,
click my character, by the way.
oh, that always happens. For whatever reason, Adam probably can't click Rhaegar. And,
Yeah, I can't click Theron.
yep.
All right. Oh my goodness. Please, please, wyvern.
So wyvern are dragon cousins. They have 2 legs that they can stand on that have large claws on them. They have 2 very large wings. Each wing is almost as long as the body. So wingspan on this wyvern is probably near 30 feet with his wings outstretched. They have a dragon head, and they have a tail, and on the end of their tail is a large barb that is poison. They have a reach of 10 feet with their bite, so their neck is probably 7 or 8 feet long from the body, and same with its stinger. So, why can't I click?
I gave all of them some before they took their nap.
Mommy's all done, so you get to have 2 now. Okay. What color are you going to do this one?
Okay. Well, apparently you guys got the drop on the wyvern. Congratulations. So Rhaegar is going to be... No, Theron's going to be first act.
Where's Mycroft in all this mess?
He is at the end. He just walked through the door when the door slammed shut.
Okay.
And the walls fell.
Okay. Is he rolling initiative as well though?
Oh. Yeah, I guess I should roll initiative for him. And actually I have a character sheet and everything, so that should be relatively easy.
Like that. Watch. First of all, you're using the wrong names.
So if I'm going to roll initiative, I just click the initiative button.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
And spread it around like a little paintbrush. Okay?
I just rolled 2. Wow.
Use this one. No, I have to
Okay.
this one.
Sweet.
Here, use this one.
All right. So
This one. I have to
the last couple times
use this one.
I've unleashed a spell on someone, it turns out that we maybe didn't want to fight that thing. So it's clarifying we're definitely fighting this wyvern.
It, and then put it in the heart.
Yes.
Rhaegar and
Me
Bram,
or the
correct?
kid?
Last time.
It's flying at us aggressively, right?
Oh, yeah. But there's no doubt this thing wants to kill you.
Okay. Because there's a little confusion with Cord. All right, so Darren is going to, as his bonus action, start his blade song.
Okay.
So, I mean, for all intents and purposes, for this, it's just boosting my AC by my intelligence modifier,
Okay.
which is 5, which is I feel like I'm gonna need.
Wow.
And
I need some more.
I can't see.
How are we doing this?
Look, it's tricky.
How's that song go again?
it's part of your world.
Sweet nightingale.
So I'm going to cast Scorching Ray.
How want you to?
Wait,
Which,
where are you gonna put the pink? Oh. Honey. What color is that part? Blue. Okay,
so
is it all done?
it's three rays, and they each do 2d6.
Is it all finished?
Okay.
And they make a ranged spell attack on each.
Or are you gonna
So let's
put
do
the-
3 separate ones.
No, you gotta run your finger.
It's not working. Oh,
I want those.
hold on a
The
second.
distance we're gonna say is away from us 15 feet.
All done?
This help?
What's that, Adam?
Why are you
We're
mixing
saying
it?
he's 15 feet away.
All done?
He's actually, if we're gonna,
I
he is
said
probably out here
Watch
when
what
you
we do
guys
now.
first
It's
see
over
him,
here to dry.
Okay.
and probably back
Here's another
here.
napkin.
Shh.
Yeah, my question is more like, can I hit him with an axe from the bridge?
Oh, dinosaur.
If you throw it, or if you want to try and jump at him and hope the 1,000-foot fall below doesn't kill you,
Could always ride
Oh
it.
no!
you could try.
That's, I feel like that's a Magnus style.
I'm gonna have Josh levitate me.
Yes, since you guys did so well with the levitating back in the Chamber of Secrets back there.
Yeah, for real. All right, so 11.
11 to hit. That is not going to hit.
Okay, which dinosaur?
Okay.
So you were doing what? Scorching Ray?
Yeah, so there's 3 of them.
Okay.
So 17.
17 hits for 9 damage
20.
and 20 for 5 damage.
Yep.
Okay.
We're gonna open these markers, and then Mommy's gonna go get your big markers too.
That was 14 damage, fire damage.
Wanna try?
Yep.
Do you see all his little spots? What
Okay.
color do you make
At the end of my turn, I'm gonna draw
blue?
or pull out my glass staff.
Okay, start coloring his spots.
Okay. And that gives you like a +1, +2.
It has charges I can use to cast either mage armor or shield.
Okay. Is that end your turn?
And that ends my turn.
All right, Rhaegar, you're up.
And then go get your big markers.
All right.
How much do you want to bet that this encounter ends with Theron and the Balrog facing after each other? Theron casts shield, and the rest of us run away, and Theron falls.
Fly, you fools!
I'm gonna come up to here and I'm going
Daddy,
to
look at my crap.
use my Ring of the Ram,
Oh, okay.
which is I get to make an attack roll with a +7 bonus. On a hit, for each charge I spend, it takes 2d10 force damage and is pushed 5 feet away from me.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll my attack. But when it says I get a +7 to attack, is that in addition to my normal?
No,
Why not?
that's the ring itself comes with a
You told me
+7.
that you picked that one.
Right, so 17.
That'll hit.
That's not nice.
Alright, so I'm gonna spend 2 charges.
You know, if you finish it faster, then you're gonna
That one's 7
won't have anything else to color.
and 16.
16 damage?
And it's pushed back 10 feet.
No. What did I just tell you?
Okay.
And
I
just
take a
a sec,
37
I'm
damage in
gonna
2
use
turns.
Triceratops, and I can make anything.
And he just looks really mad now.
Hope we're fighting that way.
Okay, it is Brim's turn.
Okay, Brim is going to move a little bit to the east here to try to get a better shot with his bow. And
Forgot Brim has a bow.
right. And
I was
so
trying to take Brim out of the equation here.
yeah, he almost did. I mean, and with the shot it might. So he's gonna ready his short bow.
You take his big damage out of the equation.
And actually he wants to dip his the arrow in venom before he shoots it.
Like those little tiny
And pulls
Okay.
back
As
and
a
fires a sweet shot and hopefully doesn't miss.
little tiny markers. And he's coloring
15.
Triceratops.
a 15 will hit.
All
You're
right.
gonna dip it in Regar's Aids blood.
And it's sneak attack, so I get to add that. So that's 8 damage. And I want to say the poison is 1d4.
Okay.
Okay.
But he gets to roll some sort of check to see if it affects him.
I'll just tell you this: he's a zombie dragon, so he
Gosh
has
dang it.
immunity to poison
Okay, so
because he's already been dead.
8
It would
damage
have been
then.
nice to know before we dipped the arrow.
Already dead.
It's such a good show.
Fantastic show. Good grief.
Okay.
Blue on here.
Does that end your turn?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, Rhaegar also has his shield out. I forgot. Retcon.
Yeah, that's exactly what that is. So the dragon's gonna fly over here. Now that you guys have ticked him off, and he is going to do a couple of things.
Okay, his stripes are gonna be purple.
First, he is going to rear his head back and open his mouth. And as he opens his mouth, you'll note that like black ooze is kind of dripping off. And then you'll notice that the black ooze is flying towards you at a pretty rapid clip. And so it's going to go. It's going to hit Rhaegar. And it's going to hit Brim. And yeah, it'll hit Theron as well. So let's roll that attack. 27 to hit. That's a critical hit from the Wyvern's breath weapon.
Ouch.
Okay.
Can we help you, right, Daddy?
Nothing.
D. Just make it D.
Yeah, I mean, there's,
What am I doing?
Oh,
even if I
look at
activate
that.
my shield, I still can't.
4 out of my 6 damage rolls were critical fails.
Nice.
So take 14 damage.
Oh, goodness.
Gee.
Look at them sometimes.
Was that right? 10 yeah, plus.
Gee.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
That's not
Okay,
fair.
and then he is going to attempt to. How close is he to you, Rhaegar? 10 feet?
Let me do this.
Oh,
Yeah.
now you want me to help you?
So he is going to
I'm gonna just say 2, Daddy.
try to
2.
bite Rhaegar.
Send me too.
Yep.
14 to hit.
Do me. And mommy too.
Does that hit Rhaegar?
Nope.
Mommy too.
Nope. Okay, so he tries to bite down and he chomps right down on your shield, and that will end the Wyvern's turn. Okay, then Mycroft is going to move here.
Did Mycroft spend any time learning how to heal while he was trapped?
No. In fact, he knows nothing about healing. He
I'm
is
gonna
not
call Minecraft. I'm just warning you.
a healer at all. He is, however, going to cast Witch Bolt. So let me read to you what Witch Bolt does.
All of a sudden, a new guy comes in, heals you all.
Maybe not, because it's not in.
Want me to read it?
Which site? Yeah, do you have it? I don't know why it's not
Yeah.
in.
I went old school and like printed like the thing out so I could flip through it quicker.
Oh, you have a Rolodex?
Let me go to the W.
W for witch. A beam of crackling blue energy lances out toward a creature within range, forming a sustained arc of lightning between you and the target. Make a ranged spell attack against the creature. On a hit, the target takes 1d12 lightning damage. Now, on each of your turns for the duration, you can use your action to deal 1d12 lightning damage to the target automatically.
Yeah. So
And the spell lasts for up to a minute with
So
concentration.
you're Raiden.
yeah, essentially, but it's not only that. Like once you hit with this, you don't have to hit again. It's like a constant.
Right. Yeah.
D12.
You have to roll damage, but you don't have to redo the spell or the ranged spell attack.
Right.
Right.
Although it should. I don't understand why it's not rolling the damage with my roll.
What is that?
They're trying to click his witch bolt.
Yeah, that's weird. It's like oh.
So
I
if
guess
you
I
click the word witch bolt, it should shoot it.
Yeah, I did, and then it doesn't automatically do the damage though.
Yeah, weird.
There's something broken about that because I can click witch bolt too, and that's weird.
What do you mean you can click it?
Like I can click your thing. You're the witch bolt is the only one I can click when it comes up on our chat thing.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, and it's not in the spell list. That's weird.
Well, that's why I had to put it in there myself.
That's
But
weird.
it's definitely a 5e spell.
Yeah, I mean it's in like this is the 5e. Like,
Yeah,
book.
I pulled it up in the PHB too.
Yeah, I mean it's not a homebrew.
Yeah.
Anything. It's okay. So he takes 6 lightning damage, and there is an arc of lightning between
Yeah, it's funny.
the wyvern and Mycroft, and it's Theron's turn.
Point of clarification: Did we take any sort of rest between, like when we entered this, like we were going through the rooms, and now?
No, it's not
No,
coming off.
not
You're
even a
supposed
short
to color
rest.
on your
So
skin.
Rhaegar is definitely not attuned with his axe of pain.
Mm-mm.
You said not even a short rest.
No, nothing.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
We have to spend an hour getting to know the axe.
Oh, I've spent way more time than that. Don't worry.
Feels like he's known this thing for years. All right, I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna draw my sword and cast
Take it more off.
magic missile.
What?
What is that noise?
Shoot.
That.
With 12 damage.
Someone's here.
Should we call the police?
I don't know. Hang on a second, guys.
Sure.
No, you're not.
What kind of hurt?
Time to plot while Nick's away. I'm down to 10 HP.
Oh boy. How much damage did you do on your turn?
8.
What? He's ripping my door off?
8, and then Mycroft did 6.
I want to say we did somewhere near 46.
Knock it off.
What's she doing?
It's the horses. Okay.
5. No, we did 50. We've done 51 points of damage.
Including your turn here.
So I
No.
just hit him for 12.
Yes.
So
So,
63.
how much damage have we done?
63.
Okay. And he's still going strong.
Oh yeah.
My pinky says
Super
that.
duper.
The bee says please. Yeah, please.
Shoot.
I wanna sit there.
I still have an action. There's not really many places to move.
Miss you, Daddy.
That's not what it is.
I mean, I can move down there, but I don't know if I want to.
What is it? What is
That's what
it?
it sounded like when I opened the door.
What is it?
What is it?
Is there anything that I can do besides just moving?
Like what?
I don't know. I'll end my turn.
I mean, I'm sure there is. What kind of?
You can do anything if you want to strength dexterity check it.
I'll end my turn. I can't think of anything cool to do.
Spend your time looking at your items list. All right, Rhaegar.
Rhaegar's gonna try to jump on the dragon.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
Acrobatics.
I'm not daddy.
I have rope.
You're my name.
I'm gonna tie myself off to the bridge, and I'm gonna jump at the dragon.
If that's going to be your move, it's going to consume your entire move to tie yourself to the bridge, and then it's going to consume your entire action to tie yourself to the bridge, and your entire move to jump onto the dragon.
Why would tying myself to the bridge not be a bonus action?
Okay, 'cause you gotta pull out your rope. You gotta tie it off.
Rhaegar cannot tie a knot in under 6 seconds.
Rhaegar's tying the knot when other people are fighting him. It's a 10-foot jump. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
It's a very Magnus thing to do.
You ready?
Yeah, but hang on. So I'm gonna need you.
This is not coming off.
It'll be okay. I need you to roll an acrobatics check, and I think I need a reflex save. You think? Ooh, that's a good roll.
Oh yeah, I'm on this dang dragon.
Yeah. So Rhaegar jumps onto the back of the dragon, and you now have one wyvern in your party as a vehicle. Is Rhaegar vehicle proficient?
Oh yes, he is vehicle proficient.
He's Mary Kate proficient.
Wait, he's animal proficient. He could talk to the wyvern.
Yeah, that's true.
Although wyverns are stupid and aggressive creatures. Okay, so it is Brim's turn.
All right. I am going to continue moving east.
Okay.
So that's 30 feet to the east.
And you got the dragon. The dragon's connected right here by me.
Yeah, he's kind of tethered now. For now.
Oh gosh. Gonna ready another arrow and fire it on at the dragon. The wyvern.
Give Rhaegar an inspiration point too. Put that on his sheet.
Done.
That means he gets advantage on it when he wants to use that, right?
When he gets he can cash it in for advantage or an extra action.
All right, shooting the short bow.
Okay.
Oh!
So, well, hang on a second though, because we've got something kind of weird going on here, right? We've got two creatures occupying the same space. So Rhaegar and the dragon are each going to need to roll a reflex saving throw, and the lowest one's going to take the damage.
I would say that would be the case, except that I crit.
Oh, I see that.
Right.
You might have just crit on Rhaegar.
That doesn't make sense, but
Well,
Well, we got to find some way to account for.
I would
Rhaegar-
agree in any circumstance except for a
besides a crit.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
I would think if I'm on his back that you're going to have
Well-
I have a spot in front of me. I'm not like side by side with him.
I mean, we haven't done the roll, but
Well-
I would say even if I rolled a 19, that would be like, yeah, I agree. But this is me clearly nailing him with a shot.
All right, I'll allow it.
And I get sneak attack with both of those, so it's 14 damage plus 8.
Another
so
8.
22.
Dang, with a short bow.
Okay.
You glad you didn't take that, Rhaegar?
I am glad.
It is the Wyvern's turn.
So he's taking 85 damage, right?
So, yes, that's right.
Good gravy.
For his turn, he is going to do a strength challenge to Rhaegar. So, Adam, I need a Constitution save from you
Why wouldn't it be strength?
Watch.
because that's the way
No,
strength
it's
works.
not.
Strength challenge is Constitution.
Watch. She's gonna flip. Here she is.
Or do you do save or just the other one?
This would be save.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a save. Okay, so the Wyvern tries to shake Rhaegar from his back and fails at that. So, failing at that, he is going to.
This cat.
Does this mean he's grappled?
No, because he's too big to be grappled.
Sure.
But he is going to, he's nice. I will limit him to within like 20 feet of the point where Rhaegar has him tied to the bridge, so long as Rhaegar is on his back.
Okay.
So I'm gonna make
Okay,
this the
Daddy.
square that he has to be 20 feet from at all times.
That's nice.
Unless and until Rhaegar chucks him.
Cool.
Then he is going to
Kill Brim.
he's got to get a little closer because Brim's at the back of that. Yeah. He's going to bite Brim for his first attack. That's a 24 to hit.
Hits.
Good gravy.
Okay, and take 12 damage.
And I am knocked out -2.
Oh wow.
Nine.
Okay, and that will end the Wyvern's turn, which means it's Mycroft's turn.
Brim has 2 healing potions.
He
What's
only
that?
has 1. Because he
Oh, he
used
does?
1. Yep.
Okay. So Brim has a healing potion on him.
Trying to get that guy's finger.
Yes, but one of us is gonna have to feed it to him.
Probably not me. I'm on the back of the dragon.
That's probably not gonna work.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to get you off the dragon and keep Brim alive. Yikes.
So,
Let's see.
what does this do? That's not gonna do much. Does it work if I do it from there? All right, I guess not. I'm just gonna roll the Witch's Bolt damage,
Hey, Cadence, look who's here.
and he's gonna take 9 damage.
Come here, look who's in
And-
this picture.
Oh, I guess I gotta get a little closer then. I have to be 30 feet from him.
Who's that? Brittany, you're the
All right,
purple-
and that'll end
Oh,
Mycroft's turn. So it is Theron's turn.
Let's do some more magic missile. I need to save that.
This one.
I need to save a spell slot to get Rhaegar back.
Arms of Hadar.
Or, yeah, that was it. I wanted to see what that did. It's a spell Mycroft can cast.
10 damage.
Okay.
That's your
Does that end your turn?
Crayon.
So what's his? He needs to be 20 feet from.
That red box.
Okay. Is it safe to assume that if a creature is knocked out, so Brim, that they are left alone?
Not always. In this case, yeah. I mean, this is
Yeah.
it's just a beast. He's got no agenda other than to take you guys out. So
Okay.
it's not like he's an assassin who's trying to kill each of you or whatever. So
Okay. Theron's going to take a step back here just to be out of range of
Put this down. Come
Okay.
with me. Come on.
that, and then that'll end my turn.
It is Rhaegar's turn then.
All right, Rhaegar is going to take his. So I can't use my Axe of Pain as an Axe of Pain.
You
yet,
can
right?
use
You
it,
can
it
use it.
just doesn't have
Yes.
its special abilities.
Yeah.
So if
You can
it's
use
an
it.
axe plus whatever, you can use it as that.
I think it's a +1, isn't it?
I don't think so. I think it's just a great axe.
No. Oh yeah, it is not a +1.
Yes. So I will rage, and then I will attack with my longsword.
Okay. That'll hit. You deal 8 slashing.
I'm going to deal 8 slashing plus 2 for my rage, so 10. I'm attempting to chop off his head.
Okay, so Rhaegar, while riding the back of this creature, comes over his head with the axe and hits the side of the wyvern's necrotic, rotting neck and sinks his sword in, and black, sort of thick blood leaks out of the dragon or the wyvern, and he lets out a big roar to let you know he's not happy.
So 8. He's taking 100 damage now, right?
I think it's like 115.
112.
Is he bloodied?
Oh yeah, he's bloodied.
Okay.
I just got blood out of the side of his neck.
You hit the equivalent of the wyvern jugular, and so black, sort of thick, scabby blood is spurting on Brim's unconscious body.
This wyvern is a juggalo.
So it's time to roll my first death save.
Yes.
Yep.
And the way it works is 10 or above, I
Is a success?
get 1. Below, I get -1. 20, I'm back up. 1, I'm -2.
Yep.
-1.
Okay. Does that end your turn?
There's nothing else
So-
I can do. I'm unconscious.
So you failed. So you get 2 more failures, and you're dead.
And then he's dead.
Or if I
Right.
roll a 1. Yep.
Yeah. So if you roll a 1, then you're dead.
So
Yep.
he's going to come over here, and he is going to take a bite at Mycroft. Ooh, and he is going to get some delicious sorcerer flesh in that bite. 2d6 plus 4. Ooh. And that hurts.
And your character is dead before he.
And then.
Don't worry, Mycroft has like 800 hit points. He's immortal.
He is going to. Oh, that's going to end the wyvern's turn.
Wyvern's Tour.
And it is Mycroft's turn. I think he's going to cast a spell.
No way.
Yes, way.
Is it a healing
That
spell?
would've been a cracker.
Think. I can't do that because that'll hurt Rhaegar.
Hit Rhaegar pretty good.
Actually, Rhaegar only takes half damage right now because he's raging, so.
All right, let me read. I actually want to look up Dissonant Whispers because I think that's what we're going to cast here. Oh, I've got it. So you whisper a discordant melody that only one creature of your choice within range can hear, racking it with terrible pain. The target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a fail save, it takes 3d6 psychic and must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows away from you. The creature won't move into obviously dangerous ground. On a successful save, it takes half as much damage and does not have to move away.
He cast it on Brim.
So he needs to make a wisdom saving throw, right?
Yep.
This one.
Be a smart zombie dragon? Is he a wise zombie dragon?
Nope.
So he does not save, which means he takes the 15 psychic damage and has to flee. You're welcome, Theron. And
There, get over to where he is.
that
Get
will end the Mycroft's turn. It is Theron's turn.
And you need to get fast.
You're muted.
Josh, you're not saying words.
Yeah, Josh,
Do we know what the
you're
wyvern speed is?
20.
Right now it's
20.
20. Yeah.
Okay, and he can come. He can come
Oh, no,
like
I'm
over.
sorry. You know what? He needs to fly farther than that. His flight speed is 80.
But is he still attached to?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, so he's
Right.
that is right. That's as far as he can go.
I mean, and he can come like over here, right? He can go up
Oh,
over
yeah.
the bridge.
Yeah, he could go over the bridge, no problem.
I'm going to cast magic missile again. I mean, it seems like the best option. I don't have to make a saving throw, or like a ranged attack, maybe hit Rhaegar. Luckily, I haven't used any of these charges for a while.
10.
13 or 10.
Okay. So as the wyvern is sort of struggling to get away from Mycroft, although he's tethered with the rope, I should make the dragon make a strength check against that rope because I don't know how long that would hold, but we'll let it go for this time. He takes 10 damage and is looking haggard and very upset.
All right. Theron, seeing that this may be coming to a close, or hoping that Rhaegar can
So they have.
do something heroic here, is going to move over here to try to attend to Brim.
Okay.
Or wait, hold on. Let's see.
What's your speed?
With my blade song, it's 40 feet.
Oh, nice.
So I guess I'm just moving one square.
How heroic of you.
Well, so I'm far enough away. I can't get to Brim on this turn. So right now I'm out of range of the wyvern, but I can get to Brim on my next turn. It would
Okay.
take me 2 turns to get there anyway. So
All right.
not on
Rhaegar,
my turn.
your turn.
Okay.
All right, Rhaegar is going to. Let me see. He's going to do the same thing. That same spot. He's going to try and hit him with his longsword.
Okay.
And for
20.
15.
Okay.
24.
So,
I have whatever
advantage?
when I'm raging.
Oh, okay. So Rhaegar stands up on the wyvern's shaky back and swings his longsword down through the wyvern and cuts the wyvern's head off.
Yes.
So
Nice work.
As
Goes
this
falling under the bridge.
as this happens, a couple of things actually happen. So yeah, the wyvern, its head and its body go plummeting down, basically out of sight. It's so far down that you don't hear anything hit. But you do see if this, and this won't make any sense, but a big flash of dark, not a flash of light. And
Fair enough.
as you see this flash of dark, almost what looks like embers, like what comes off a fire, black, like kind of red, kind of floating embers. Except these are black embers, like embers of darkness, kind of come floating up to the bridge and make their way over to Brim's sort of limp body. And while that happens, Rhaegar drops 20 feet and is now suspended by the rope from the bridge.
I try to climb up.
Okay, so give me an acrobatics check.
Don't climb up.
Mycroft is also going to try and help pull Rhaegar up because he can see Rhaegar is struggling.
I feel like it should have been an athletics check. I'm good at those.
That's fine. Give me an athletics check then.
That's my proficiency. My proficiency is not in my dexterity.
Okay, so with Mycroft's help, Rhaegar gets pulled up to the bridge.
Josh, are you giving him a healing potion or what?
Yeah. Well, we'll give him.
Why are we thinking about this? It's either we heal him or we let him die.
Well, no, it's not. I mean, you can give them first aid and stabilize them.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I just don't know how it's like 6 to 1 half dozen of another at this point, I think.
A healing potion will get me up.
I don't want to waste a healing potion if we don't have to.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Like if we stabilize him and then do the long rest or whatever.
All right, you
Because
guys.
the healing potion is what, like 1d4?
If you stabilize him, does he get up?
Let me see. Shoot, I lost that. Damage. Stabilize a creature. So the best way to save a creature with 0 hit points is to heal it. If healing is unavailable, okay. So I guess we use a healing potion. Administer first aid. Okay, yeah. So a stable creature is still unconscious. So,
Okay, give him healing potion.
So the question is,
What's the question?
so you're at negative, right? You're at negative points.
It's going to bring me up to positive no matter what. It's 2d4
Yes.
plus 2, so I'm negative 2.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Did you guys just decide to chuck Brim over the bridge?
Yes.
Well,
He's going to start playing Mycroft. The Brim takes 7 healing points.
Brim takes 7 healing damage.
Rhaegar accidentally drops his Axe of Pain on Brim.
Rhaegar drops the healing potion onto Brim and kills him.
It goes over the Brim.
Simultaneously kills and heals him.
so how much negative were you?
2.
2.
2. All right. Before you give him the healing potion, I want to try to stabilize him to get him to 0.
That's fine.
Or whatever. So I need to make a successful DC 10 wisdom check. So you
Give
make
me
a wisdom check and beat 10.
And he's stable.
Okay, so 2 more points than whatever you already
Woohoo!
got.
I'm alive.
Hey, you okay? You okay,
Um,
buddy?
What happened? The last thing I saw, the wyvern came at me with his teeth from 10 feet away.
Yeah, I murdered the dragon, and then
Did you see Rhaegar jump on it?
No, yeah, I did. I shot a pretty good arrow in there.
Did you see Rhaegar hump it?
No, I didn't see that.
Bummer. It was a good
Yeah, I
one.
heard the dragon, then some black stuff came up and got on you. I don't know what it was. You feel any different?
May want to get tested.
I don't know if I feel any different. Someone would have to tell me if I feel any different.
Hey, you probably feel different.
No, you do not feel different.
I don't feel different, but I do feel stabilized.
But
You
feel like
don't
you have
feel
some
near
hit
death.
because you do.
Yeah. Is there a bed nearby? Because I could really use a bed. What
Yeah,
time
you
of
guys
day
can
is
go
it?
back to Phandalin.
I don't know where we
Let's-
have to go back to, but I need a.
Frankly, I mean, honestly, this fight took, what, 4 rounds? So less than a minute to kill this. You probably still have Mary Kate, and Theron definitely still has Ashley, if you guys want to just fly
No,
back to Phandalin.
Ashley's.
I used Ashley
Oh, that's right.
in the Hill Giant fight or whatever.
That's right.
I still have Mary Kate, though. You're right.
But Mary Kate won't be enough to get you guys both, or all 4 of you back.
Why don't I just throw Brim on it?
Well, you can do that, but it won't matter. He's not going to slow you down.
Right. Are you sure you can't fit 4 on a lion? I just rode a dragon. I'll grab the undercarriage. Like, I'll just hang on.
Okay, first of all, a lion's undercarriage doesn't mean what I think you think it means.
Oh, it means exactly what you think I think it means.
Second of all, you didn't ride a dragon, you rode a wyvern. That's like a light dragon.
Well, next time I'll ride a dark dragon. But this time I win.
So if we're going to take a long rest, and I get all my spell slots back, I can cast Levitate on myself and just hold on to the lion's tail.
You're still.
Skitch.
Oh yeah,
Skitch
that's
back.
fine. And then Mycroft will can. Well, how long does levitate last? An hour?
Yeah, is that enough? That's probably not enough time, is it?
How fast do those lions have?
Not
set
that fast.
speeds?
I mean, the lion can fly 60 feet a turn or whatever, so.
Right, which
Yeah.
was what
That's
did
10 feet a second. That's 7.5 miles an hour.
yeah, it's not going to get you back to Phandalin before the lion disappears.
Is there enough time?
7.5 miles. Or 6.5 miles.
It's less than that because of when we used Mary Kate previously.
Yeah, like 6.5 miles. I figured out the rest of the rooms pretty quick. Oh, this book thing? Forget that. Oh, these keys? No, I don't care about that. You want us to find some puzzles out? I'm just gonna skip them.
So I know the number one leading cause of death in D&D is splitting up the party, but what if we send Rhaegar and Brim back on the lion, and then Theron and Mycroft
Oh,
travel back
What's
together?
that's not a bad idea.
We'll go back together. Are we? And nobody's going anywhere different, right?
Yeah, everyone. I mean, that's
Yeah.
up to you, but I assume everyone's going back to Phandalin.
Yeah,
We'll
we
ride,
just-
the line,
we-
we'll ride the line as far as it gets us, and then we'll take the rest of the path.
Didn't we have horses at some point?
Yeah, you guys do have horses waiting outside.
oh yeah, let's just go get on the horse.
Why would we leave our horses behind?
I'm still riding a lion. Mycroft doesn't have a horse. He can ride the horse.
That's
And-
fine.
So to clarify, we're going back to Phandalin, resting, then coming back to Cragmore Castle.
Unless you guys want to go to Cragmar Castle now, it's right next door.
Nope.
Yeah,
I
hopefully
think it's a bad
we can
idea.
go back to Cragmore Castle after we get a healer.
I have
Yep.
I have no life to fight orcs right now.
Oh yeah, yeah. I just making
Goblins.
sure I was
Goblins
thinking about that.
and
correctly.
orcs
And bugbears and owlbears.
and bugbears and owlbears.
And owlbears.
At least based on the footprints that you've seen.
Oh, you mean Uncle Owlbears?
Yep.
And
Uncle
Pooh
Owl's
bears,
bear.
and Berenstain bears.
Old Owl's bears?
Okay, so
Owl's
let's,
brand bears.
let's talk about this. What's the exit strategy? You guys are just gonna walk out the front door now?
Gonna try to.
We came in through a wall.
We came in through a mouth.
Yeah.
So
I think
while
that's
you guys
after
are
the
talking, Mycroft just makes his way to the end, and you see the door is unlocked. He opens it, steps through, and you no longer see him after he steps through.
Rhaegar says, "That's my move," and then he runs out after him.
Okay, so the party is it's similar to how you wound up in this castle before. As soon as you step foot outside of the castle, the sort of hazy, smoky, dark version of Cragmaw Castle behind you, it doesn't disappear, but you're no longer like oppressed by it or surrounded by it. You are now out back where immediately behind you is this castle, and immediately in front of you is the real Cragmaw Castle. And so you are kind of experiencing again that split reality, where behind you is dark and weird, smoky Cragmaw, and in front of you is regular. As the party,
Bad idea for me to rush into regular Cragmaw Castle right now.
I mean, Rhaegar can do what he wants. I don't think he's that stupid. I think he probably wants to get some alone time with his axe, if you know what I mean.
Heyo.
So as you guys take steps away from regular Cragmaw Castle, it and Smoky Cragmaw Castle kind of fold in on each other. Just the opposite of when you were walking toward Cragmaw Castle. A couple other things happen. Mycroft is there, kind of leading the way back to Phandalin, not really talking. And Theron's knapsack gets really heavy the farther you get from Cragmaw Castle. And
Advent calendar.
when you're about 500 feet from Cragmaw Castle, well outside of the line of sight of the castle, the out of the bag tumbles this now again life-size advent calendar. Once again, the calendar it's different. All the door shapes look different to each of you, and there is a couple of new things. So not only are there 12 doors, each with their own shapes, but on top of the advent calendar is just a small ceramic plate. It doesn't look like much, but everyone roll me a intelligence check.
Don't make me win this again, guys. Come on.
Not it.
Oh, is it a save or?
Save's fine.
Okay.
Save
It's just a
versus
save for me either way.
Theron immediately divines that in order for the advent calendar to work, you're going to have to place an item that you no longer want onto the ceramic tray.
Oh, interesting.
any item.
Any item.
Small knife. See you later.
Theron's shoestring gone.
I'm gonna retcon that I.
Rhaegar carries a pocket of paper clips. For no reason at all. But he has always carried a pocket of paper clips.
They mean a lot to me. Adam since I was a baby.
Sentimental paper clips.
It's like Merle's wedding ring, you know. It's all very important.
Brim's not going to waste any time. He carries 10 candles with him. And so he's going to take one of those candles and drop it off on the offering plate. Then open a door.
Okay, roll me a d12. 8.
Lucky number 8.
So Brim goes and approaches door number 8. Door number 8 is probably 6 inches wide and 4 inches high.
Cool, dude.
And it's blue.
Alright, he's going to go ahead and twist the handle and open that guy up.
Okay, so Brim opens the door, and in it is a small bowl. It is made out of silver, and
Oh,
it
okay.
has the elven word for water carved into the bowl. And what you have is a bowl of commanding water. When the bowl is filled with water, you can use an action to speak the bowl's command word and summon a water elemental, as if you had cast the Conjure Elemental spell. The bowl can't be used this way again until the next dawn.
Excellent.
Sweet.
Rhaegar puts his old Rhaegar axe on there.
Oh, excellent. Hang on.
How many axes do I need?
Goodbye,
need a,
Axe of Rhaegar.
D12.
10.
Okay. Hang on, I gotta update my brim sheet here so I can keep all of your magic items.
Please let it be a haunted doll.
12?
10.
Oh, 10. I got real excited there. Okay.
Good or bad?
So, 10. Your axe on the ceramic bowl turns to dust, and the wind blows the dust away, and you approach door 10. Door 10 is brown, almost leather in color, and is 4 inches high by about a foot wide.
I want it to be one of those doors that's like you can't see in, but you just stick your hand in and guess.
And that's how Rhaegar lost his hand.
All right.
So as you pull the door open, it contains a hat box, and inside the hat is the Hat of Disguise.
Ooh.
I was hoping hat.
While wearing this hat, you can use an action to cast the Disguise self spell from it at will. The spell
Sweet.
ends if the hat is removed. And that item requires attunement, so Rhaegar, if you're going to keep it, is the only one who can use it, and you can probably attune with that when you attune with your axe.
Okay, I'll lay with both of them.
Is there any chance I could trade you this gold tooth for that hat?
What is a gold tooth?
It's like 30 gold.
We can talk about that later. I don't think that's a fair deal. 30 gold. We'll make a deal. I want to tune with it. Seems more a Brimish thing.
I would just throw out there that Brim don't sell any organs to get that.
Okay.
All right. And that leaves Theron.
I'm going to. Let's see. Looking at my list. I need. For some reason, Theron carries incense. So I'm going to throw some incense up on there.
Okay.
And it turns to ash and smells real nice.
Yeah. So Theron sets the incense up there, and it's like Theron's in high school all over again. Yeah, Theron sets the mood. Well, he just left a room full of dead things, so Theron's probably still in the mood.
Yeah.
Theron's so jealous when I was humping that dragon.
Is it patchouli incense?
Is there any other kind of incense?
So the incense is gone, and you walk up to door number 5. Door number 5 is large. It's
It's got a skeleton in it.
Yeah, 2 feet.
I will be laying with that.
By 2 feet.
It requires attunement.
Yeah, it does. A lot of attunement.
I don't have to sleep much.
And Theron pulls out a shield. Kind of a normal looking leather shield. But as you pick it up, you realize it's trying to move. You are holding an animated shield. While holding the shield, you can speak its command word as a bonus action to cause it to animate. The shield leaps into the air and hovers in your space to protect you as if you were wielding it, leaving your hands free.
Nice.
The shield remains animated for 1 minute until you use a bonus action to end this effect, or you are incapacitated or die, at which point the shield falls to the ground or into your hand if you have a free hand.
That is kind of awesome. Let's see.
Now,
So if I use that, does it count as me using a shield?
I'm not going to let it stack on other shields. It'll give you the...
Yeah. Well, I would imagine like for my blade song or whatever, the blade it ends if I don heavy or medium armor or use a shield.
No, because this leaves your hands free.
Hands
This was
free.
probably exactly what you want. But I
Oh,
would say
I guess the flavor of that is you're encumbered with one arm.
right.
Gotcha. Okay.
But I would
Sweet.
say you have to use the shield before you initiate your blade song.
Right. Yeah.
Because it's going to require you to get the shield out.
Right.
I will also
Sweet.
allow you to a limited extent, Captain America this shield.
Nice.
Okay, and in the past, at this point, the advent calendar would shrink back up to size, but this time it is not. And instead, the ceramic bowl or plate on top, you see the remainder of Theron's incense dust kind of hover above the plate, and it is in the shape of Rhaegar's axe. And Rhaegar, you get to roll again.
Oh.
Best.
Nice.
Another 10.
Tens.
Okay. Well, now I have to. Actually, I don't have to do anything. So, number 10. This is a very small, probably 3-inch by 3-inch door. And as you open the door, there is a small black ring box. in it,
Rhaegar's getting another ring.
much like one would use to get engaged.
Heyo.
This is, as you pull the ring out, you notice that the stone, it's a pearl-like stone, like a mother-of-pearl stone, that should be set in the ring, but it's actually not set in the ring. It hovers just slightly, maybe a millimeter above where the ring is. And this is a ring of object telekinesis. While wearing this ring, you can cast the telekinesis spell at will, but you can only target objects that aren't being worn or carried.
That is amazing.
And I will say, at this point, Rhaegar has too many rings, and so he is only going to be allowed to wear one ring at a time. So
Skyrim rules.
So I go from 2 rings to 1 ring because I got another one?
yes,
Too much bling.
too many rings.
1 on each hand. That's fine. You don't realize how much of a pimp I look like. I have a pimp coat. I'm using my
Nope.
sword as a cane.
Your pimp coat's kind of decayed now.
Yeah.
Yeah, your coat is toast.
No, just the part that grabbed the axe is toast. You don't want my coat to be toast. Then I'm just going to attack Mycroft and steal his.
Oh, Mycroft would love that. Come at him. That's what he says. Come at me, bro.
I
Come
will,
at me.
I will put on all my rings and I will attack you.
It's a little out of the box for Brim, but he's going to encourage Mycroft to partake in the advent calendar of fun.
So Mycroft goes over and touches the advent calendar to open a door, and as he does, the calendar shrinks back down to portable size and hits the ground. Boom.
Better luck next time, Magic Guy.
What's here's another question. What's the rule on changing rings?
When your hair is
What's the what?
What's the rule on changing rings?
Changing rings, it's going to require the same. If you're in battle, it's going to require a full action.
Or a bonus?
Nope, one full action.
A bonus action is a full action.
No, it's going to require your action to take a ring off, put it away, take a new ring out, and put it on.
I understand, but I'm saying if I have a bonus attack for an action, I can still
Yes.
change rings and then attack.
Yes, that would work.
A bonus action is a full action.
No.
No, a bonus action is an action that you take usually in addition to an attack or a spell or something like that.
Right.
Yes, but it's a bigger action than a minor action. A bonus action is a full action by definition.
5e does away with minor
To
action.
do it as a you can pull out your shield without using your action.
So we're.
Right.
Did you ever play Magic: The Gathering?
Exclusive.
Yeah. So bonus actions are an instant, where like actions are sorcery. You know what I
Put
mean?
them in your bag?
So it's like not the full. Like not the full.
That doesn't make any sense.
Well, I mean, like a bonus action is to an action as an instant is to a sorcery. So like, there are certain areas they overlap, but they're not exactly the same.
You get one bonus action or one action, like one of each. That's for her piggy bank.
I figured.
Okay.
You want to go put him in your
So I assume Darren's going to put the calendar back in his sack.
Yep.
All right. And without saying a word, Mycroft hops on a horse and begins riding back to Phandalin.
Okay,
Like
let's go.
he's got stuff to do.
Well, fair enough.
Gonna hop on mine and head on as well.
Me as well. Identified.
How
Did you guys? Oh, go ahead.
how experienced have we been feeling after these
Not
past
experienced enough to level up.
couple adventures?
You'll probably level up after you clear out Cragmaw Castle.
Man.
Part of that is because you're missing a character who was supposed to be with you on the last adventure, who's now dead, or in the service of another god. But yeah, you guys all have level 5 character sheets prepared, don't you?
No.
I mean, we're level 4, so
No.
Right.
We could.
Okay. I mean, I feel like you guys just leveled up to level 5 or level 4. Jonah's in bed.
We did that before the time where it was just
Before
the
you
3
fought
of us.
Cord. Right. You can't see Jonah. He's asleep.
Cadence
Yeah.
wants to see Jonah.
Where's his mommy? Oh, I don't know. You should ask his daddy. Yeah. So have your level 5 character sheets prepared, but you guys are still probably a dungeon away from leveling up to level 5.
Gotcha.
Okay, so as you guys are riding back, Mycroft kind of picks up the conversation, and so you guys out to stop Tiamat too, I see.
Do the what?
Out to stop Tiamat?
Yeah, Tiamat. You know, keeping balance and things, keeping the evil dragon god from coming back and raining evil on all that is this plane and all the other planes of existence.
Oh, that Tiamat.
Oh, he's pretty cool. My dad likes him.
Your dad?
Yeah, my dad, old Al.
Oh, Cord.
Darren uses Mage Hand, just pats Rhaegar on the head again. And he whispers to Rhaegar, this one's a little dense. So,
Every
we're-
party needs one of those.
we're actually on a mission to save a dwarf friend of ours from an evil sorcerer.
Oh yeah,
Um,
dwarf friends from sorcerers. Very important stuff, I'm sure.
Well, listen, Mister
He doesn't realize.
Save the World.
Mycroft doesn't realize that he's being condescending. Like he is, but he just completely doesn't realize that that's the way it's coming across.
Fair enough.
Like he's genuinely interested. Like, oh yeah, you guys are doing something good. That's great.
And good for you guys. Your little mission. Little mission there. So where are you headed after Phandalin?
Not quite sure. Got to find these the rest of those dragon skulls. You know, stop the world from being eaten by a dragon.
Dragon skulls. Have we seen any dragon skulls? We've seen wyvern skulls.
Oh, right. You probably don't know. Well, that's what Cord was doing in his Phantom Laboratory. He found the black dragon skull and was using it to reanimate all sorts of wyverns. Ultimately, Cord was going to combine the black dragon skull with the other dragon skulls to open up a portal to allow Tiamat to arise. I assumed you knew that before taking on a powerful wizard like Cord.
Nope.
By the way, what'd you guys do with him?
He's actually waiting on us to come back with some.
He's what? You're helping him?
Some workheads.
He thinks that we're helping him.
It was either agree to help him or be annihilated.
I'm helping him.
You're not helping him. You've been away from him for an hour. We've been over this. He's not your dad, Rhaegar. Can I roll persuasion on Rhaegar to try to convince him that he's not his dad?
Yeah, go ahead and roll persuasion.
Oh, you got me.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. You are no longer into Cord as a fatherly figure.
Oh yeah, Cord, that guy's a dick.
And what was it? I mean, it was charm person, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I mean, once that spell wears off, the person who was charmed is aware that they had been charmed and manipulated.
Yeah, Rhaegar definitely knew that
Because he hit me with a critical, didn't he? Or I critically failed against him.
Yeah, that's right.
I think so.
Where's Jonah? Jonah's asleep. Sorry. She wants to have a date with Jonah when he.
So funny. Oh my gosh.
Well, you guys are welcome to join me if you ever want to do some real balance work here. After you, of course, save your friend.
Yeah, that little thing. Yeah, sounds good. Is there?
So he, couple of things happen. He hands you a stone of what's that?
Of far speech.
Of far speech. And he says, just use this to get a hold of me, and I'll tell you where the next dragon skull is once you guys are free. And as you take it, a sort of crimson portal opens up just in front of him and his horse. And as he rides through it, the portal closes up behind him, and Mycroft and his horse are gone. Actually, Mycroft and your horse are gone.
I forgot about that.
To be fair, it was
It was Sundon's horse.
No, it wasn't even Sundon's horse. It
No,
was
it's Harbin Wester's horse.
Harbin Wester's horse.
You
Yeah,
guys are gonna have to explain to Harbin what happened to his horse.
not worried about it.
It's all right. Once my lion dies, I'm gonna jump on with Theron, so it's cool. We like the
Turns
buff.
down.
Of course he is.
So, how far from Phandalin are we?
You guys are probably an hour out. You can spend the rest of the ride chatting about what's going on if you want, or you can just ride into Phandalin.
So what are we gonna do, guys? When we get back, try to look for another person. See what's up with Sundon. We know by now that Sundon's not coming back. Or...
Yeah, so I think likely what has happened is Sundon has appeared to each of you in a dream to inform you. If he hasn't yet, he will tonight when you sleep. He's going to inform you that he has been conscripted by. Why won't my? he's been conscripted by the Thunder God, Rhodius, to tackle some giants over on Sword Coast.
Come on, Daddy. Come on. Come on.
Come on, Daddy.
Come on, Daddy.
Come on.
Just a minute. Just a minute. Just a minute.
No.
Yes.
No.
Hey, did you tell Joshy where you're going? To where? Oh, she ran away. You'll never know.
Nope. Where kids go? I don't know.
You guys want to try and find somebody else to go with us when we go in town, or what?
It's probably a good idea. Preferably someone with healing abilities, as we saw last time. It went
Come on.
pretty sideways.
Come on.
That'd be cool.
Come on.
Pretty weak.
Where are
So.
we going?
What's that?
I'm down to 20.
You like half your life is gone, and it's almost as much as my starting point.
It's almost what?
Half my life, or half of Rhaegar's life is gone. It's my starting point. I think Brim, yours is even lower than right.
Yeah, I'm at 7 out of 29 hit points.
You guys probably want to head back to the inn and rest out.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Are you sure we don't want to go check out that little forest down there again? Something exciting from us?
I mean, what could go wrong?
Why don't you guys go fight Cord?
I mean, I'm interested, but I need some more HP first.
Okay, well then it makes sense to me that you guys would head back to Phandalin, check into the inn, and let the innkeeper know that you're looking to expand your party.
Sweet.
And I mean, until Corey rolls his character, that little side plot won't go anywhere. You guys have already been to the shop in Phandalin, so I mean, unless you want to load up on more goods, I don't know that would do you any good either.
Yeah.
Healing potions are pretty expensive, aren't they?
They are.
I got what I'm after.
Oh, internet? I think I'm still on the internet. Yeah, no drop frames, still online.
I died.
Yeah, everybody disappeared except for me. It was very weird.
Come on. Come on, Daddy.
I think it's just you and me right now. Adam and Josh are frozen.
Josh is moving on my end.
Oh, is he? That ain't good for me.
I think Roll20's having some issues.
Alright, I
I lost-
reconnected. I can see
Chris
you,
just
Josh.
came back. There's Adam.
Yeah, Roll20 must be having
Come
issues.
on, come on, come on.
Adam's just a black screen to me, though.
Adam's. I see him, but it's frozen. I need to go take care of some kids real quick. 1 second.
Everybody back now?
Kind of. We keep fading and popping in and out.
I just saw everybody go away. It was sad.
Okay, well, I think it makes sense here to just pause everything, get Corey's character introduced to the party, and then move on to do whatever you guys want to do next.
That's what I figured. I figured tonight was just us finishing up at that
Yeah.
castle and then
Yeah.
going back to Phandalin.
So did anything happen to me while I was knocked out? Did you guys see anything happen to me?
Yeah, I told you a bunch of black stuff went on you.
It's weird.
It looked like ashes or flames, embers.
I don't feel any hotter.
I don't know. It was weird. but I was kind of hanging from a rope when it happened.
I'm not even sure Rhaegar would have been able to identify that the embers went on Brim.
I saw they went towards him. I know Brim well enough to know if something dark is happening, it's probably going towards him. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, where'd Nick go?
I'm right here.
I don't know for sure if my guy's going to even play, so.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I'd rather have someone who's excited and like can commit, like has the time to put into it and is not going to flake.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. He's being weird. He was excited, and he's not usually flaky, but his girlfriend broke up with him, and he's been like out working a lot and just not responding to people. So
It's rough.
I don't feel like dealing with it.
Corey seemed genuinely excited about getting together and rolling a character, and
That's what I figured. I mean, if he's gonna be the fourth, and then if Patrick still wants to play, we just have 5. You know.
yeah, that's fine. We can do a party of 5. That's not a big deal.
And that way, if somebody does have to take a game off, we don't lose usefulness.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'd rather people don't just take games off, but things happen.
Sure.
And I'd rather have it be like, oh, well, we can still play and not, well, we're probably going to die because we're facing...
A wyvern with no healer.
Yeah, we're facing 8 dragons and...
8 zombies and a necromancer.
Yeah.
And we're missing the holy guy who has advantage on undead
Sorry.
things.
It's cool. I think we're going to wrap up here tonight, Josh,
Okay.
Nick said. And
Yeah.
then we'll go back into Phandalin and get set for the next one.
That works.
But I was saying, I don't know for 100% sure if the guy that I was going to have join is going to join or not.
Okay.
And we're pretty sure Chris's friend's going to join, so we might have 2 new people, or we might just have
Okay.
1.
Cool.
But either way,
Do we want to throw a tentative February date on the calendar?
yeah, we had February 11th.
Yeah, February
Right.
11th we
Make
already
sure
said.
that okay. I'll float that by Corey and make sure we can have a character built.
And is Corey's Chris's friend, right?
Yeah. He lives
Chris
in
and I
Columbus.
grew up with Corey. He went to school with Chris, but he was
Yeah, I mean, I told Patrick too that it would have to be like if he's going to play, he has to be here that day.
yeah.
I said we can't wait. So he said he will. You know, I'm going to stop bothering him about it if we have another person in, and then just let him kind of do what he's going to do.
Cool. Is it standard like what or magical items that have charges? What die you roll to get those charges back?
They usually say,
Yeah, the item you have would usually
quit being
should
weird.
say.
Well, I think both of the ones I have are
Shoo.
homebrew.
No, I don't have to. I live here.
You don't live here.
I do live here.
I think
You
it's
live in
usually like
little background
1d4 or something like that. Maybe it's 1d6. It kind of depends on how many charges it has.
What are
Yeah.
you doing?
Have you been running
I ran twice.
ever in your whole life?
Okay, that's not.
I'm right on pace. Right on pace.
I don't
March
have
18th.
anything that uses charges, so
Okay.
I have my ring of the ram that uses charges, but I'm not allowed to wear all my rings anymore. I can't wear all the rings.
Theron's interested in that telekinesis ring, but I don't really have anything to trade.
Yeah, so that's what I was going to ask. Do you guys, the whole point of the tray on top of the advent calendar is one, to keep you guys from getting overpowered and just collecting like an unlimited amount of magical items, but
Yep.
two, to let you balance your character. Like Rhaegar cannot use 3 rings and would not carry around 3 rings. So, like, you can have 9 non-magical rings, but Rhaegar's hand's gonna fall off if he puts on too many magical rings.
I have a ring on each hand.
They cause cancer. Um,
I'm definitely getting rid of one of them.
so, like, are there things that you guys would like your character to have or be able to do that they don't have or can't do yet?
I mean, not that I can think of.
I want to.
Okay.
I want to be able to blink.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want.
Is
I
there
want
a
an extra
way?
attack.
Well, you get that at level 5, don't you, Adam?
Yes. I think I
Chris,
get that at level 5.
When you say blink, you mean like missed step, like
Or no, there's a spell called Blink.
There is a
Is that
spell
what you
called
mean?
Blink. I don't recall if Misstep or Blink is the one that I'm thinking of.
Blink takes you out into like an ethereal plane.
Yeah,
Right,
it
and then
might
brings
actually
you
be
back.
Misstep then.
Well, misstep just like lets you walk. Okay, so misstep lets you teleport up to 30 feet.
Yeah.
But you don't want to teleport. You want to like go out of existence and come into existence, right?
Yeah, that's more blinking. Blink, you
Yeah.
go to the ethereal plane. Nobody can see you until your next turn. When you come back, you can still
So-
see what's going on.
And
Blink
you
is
can
roll
move
a
a certain distance
d20 at
while
the end
you're.
of your turn. On 11 or higher, you vanish from the current plane of existence and appear in the ethereal plane. The spell fails, and the casting is wasted if you are already on that plane. At the start of your turn, when the spell ends, if you're on the ethereal plane, you return to an unoccupied space within 10 feet of where you left. While on the ethereal plane, you can see and hear from the original plane, but in shades of gray.
Yep.
You can't see anything more than 60 feet. So it's almost like the One Ring.
Yeah.
Yep. So I mean, one thing that I'd like to do with Theron that I mean doesn't necessarily need anything from you, Nick, is I would like him to eventually, as his Blade Song thing levels up, to dual wield swords. But I mean, that's just a matter of like having a sword in each hand, right?
Yeah.
Nothing fancy.
That
Is
might
your-
be taking the feat dual wielding, but I don't know.
Well, dual wielding lets you get your proficiency bonus on your non-dominant hand, doesn't
That's
it?
what two weapon fighting does. Dual wielding lets you use non-light weapons in either hand.
Oh yeah, I mean they would both be light finesse weapons.
Gotcha. So
What I was
you should be able to dual wield now.
right. Yeah, I mean
It's
I
just
need to
having a
get another
sword.
sword at some point.
Right.
Yeah. So
I have a sword. I'll throw it to you.
I think your
I feel like
sword's a little too big for him.
yeah, I would need both hands and still be.
Interestingly enough, Misty Step doesn't exist in my PHB.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the thing I most want to do is just be able to hit people twice a turn, and then at some point 3 times a turn. That's a thing. I mean, I'll get there.
Misty Step doesn't exist in your player's handbook, Chris?
Nope, not as a spell. Like
It's a second level conjuration spell.
I'm scrolling
You mean
through and
on
I went through
20?
all of M.
Huh.
It would be on page. Oh, never mind. There it is at the very bottom. 260. I got it. Do we need the cast to keep going? Because I can end casts and we can keep talking.
I mean, that's up to you. I don't care if people listening on this. In fact, if your people that are listening have suggestions for items or whatever, have them send them to you. What do you need? Help what? Help you with your cereal? You're doing fine. You're doing it. I'm watching you. What do you mean you can't do this? Okay. Corey is going to ask me for suggestions on a character, I think. Do you guys have any preferences or thoughts as to... I mean, I know the party wants a healer.
Yeah, and it doesn't necessarily need to be a cleric. I mean, just I mean, like a paladin might be kind of cool. I mean, just really anything he wants to do is if there's some sort of healing would be a bonus.
In my talking to him, I know we discussed like a paladin sort of character,
Mm-hmm.
which would be a cleric, but kind of more beefy.
Well, it's kind of how Tom was playing Sundon.
More of a paladin than a.
Yeah, because he was wanting to run in there and fight and not hang back and heal you guys.
Yeah.
Well, there's still healing that is capable of happening.
Okay. Well, I'll work with him and we'll build something up. Cool.
And then Adam, do you have any idea what your friend was looking to play or thinking about playing?
No idea.
Okay.
I tried to push him towards monk.
And some more cereal.
Cereal. That's late for cereal.
I'm gonna brush your hair.
I was
That
thinking
sounds good, though.
Corey might want to do a monk
Yeah.
because monks can get kind of healy too, can't they?
I think it depends on what
We didn't blow dry.
path you go down.
You have to brush it.
Everything I read for healers, it's always bards, clerics, and druids,
I don't like it.
and paladins.
Next time you let me blow dry.
But even paladins aren't that strong.
Paladins. Oh yeah, paladin is a class, isn't it?
Yeah.
Uh huh.
Paladins have lesser restoration and raise dead, but bards, clerics,
got
and
it.
druids all have greater restoration, mass cure wounds, heal, regenerate, resurrection, true resurrection.
No. Kim said she's a cleric.
Kim, you're not allowed to play.
Ouch.
No girls allowed.
The devil's game.
Dungeons
Yeah.
and Devils.
Bard. What's a bard all about? That might be kind of
Singing,
cool.
playing music.
Performance.
Mostly E EDM.
Also having babies with halflings.
Yes.
So part of my Blade Song thing is I get a proficiency in a performance.
Pole dancing.
That's what I was going. That's what I was leaning to.
Interpretive dance.
Yikes.
Build that charisma.
Training. You gain proficiency in light armor, and you gain proficiency in one. No, that's proficiency in a performance skill if you don't have one already. I don't know what. I haven't even looked into that.
You've heard the bards. You've heard the that one dude on Adventure Zone's a bard.
One of the Hog's Bottom 3.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. Forgot about those guys.
Bards can use the Song of Rest when we heal to give us extra healing, which is awesome. I don't know. I don't really care. As long as one of the two people brings some kind of healing.
Also,
Not even for me. I don't want you guys to die.
You've got
Mhm.
enough HP to survive some fighting. It's
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
I've got
More
I've got
often
a
than
lot
not,
of.
I want to be able to get in and block you guys from being hit too.
right.
Like
Right.
in a couple levels, I get the thing where if I'm within like 5 or 10 feet of you, I can take all the damage that goes to you.
Like a protection fighter or whatever. Is that what that is?
It has to do with my bear
Oh,
attribute.
gotcha. Nice.
He
Like,
said
I can-
to bark people and make them hit him.
yeah.
What do you guys think about a little gnome that looks like the Travelocity gnome?
What's he gonna
I
do?
don't think gnome is a class. I just
That's
want a friend that is a little gnome.
So I was gonna make Corey.
No.
I think.
Is he going to guarantee us good traveling rates?
Yes. He gets
No-
a +2 to hotel negotiations.
Gnome is a race.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
yeah.
Right.
Does he look like William Shatner?
You know, we can talk like William Shatner, though.
Perfect.
I'm going to get you the best deal on this hotel.
We
And then I took the gun.
we were watching the original Star Trek series.
Yeah.
And one episode we watched last night was like him doing a parody of himself. It was just unreal. Like these kids should be more upset about their parents committing suicide. Good grief, man.
Druids can heal, can't they?
Yes. Druids, clerics, and bards are the big healers.
Bards are all just about buffing people. All right.
That might be kind of cool.
What's that?
That might be kind of cool.
Yeah, just having someone who can give you like +2 or whatever to.
Yeah.
All right. We'll figure out something fun for him to be.
Yeah.
All right.
Sounds
See you guys next time.
Anything else on the table to discuss?
I don't think so. Just need to figure out what's going on with Brim's body.
Brim is at an interesting time in his life. It happens to all people.
Formative age.
He's got hair sprouting up in places that he's never seen before. Not the hair, the places. They're just new places coming up. Just like a second knee pit.
Tieflings are weird.
More horns than he knows what to do with.
horns everywhere.
I'm not even gonna make the obvious joke, so.
All right. Well,
All right.
I will see you guys on the 11th.
See you
All
guys.
right.
Sound.
See you guys.
We're gonna try to do in person.
Yeah, I
Yes.
think that's the plan.
Yeah, but Saturday I can come down, so.
Saturday the 11th.
That'll work.
Sounds good.
All right.
Cool. Later.
See you later.
Peace out, guys.